Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and in today's video, let's look at all the handbags I bought in 2023. As we are approaching the end of the year, it is really a good time to reflect a bit on where have I spent my money this year. So let's talk about all the handbags I bought during the year 2023. There are 6 of them that I'm gonna show you. And to be honest, I did also buy a few bags this year that I have already sold. I will make a separate video of all the handbags I've sold and why this year. So more of those in that one. But currently I have 6 bags and maybe let's just start. I'm gonna go in chronological order of the time that I bought first in the year and then kind of what's the latest one and so on. This is the Dior 30 Montaine bag in grey color with gold hardware. Not sure how the lighting is for you. I have natural light coming from that direction, so hopefully the color is also quite accurate, but it's a really beautiful, very like pure gray in my opinion. This has been one of my dream bags for many years, but I never really wanted to pay the full price on this bag because it was just too expensive in my opinion. And I did have a look out on the pre-owned for a few years already if I would find this with a great price point and in a colorway that I love. And in January this year, I finally found it. I will link the videos I've made of this bag here, so if you want to know a bit more about what fits, etc. But I think this is beautiful. It was hyped when it came, or hyped. A few influencers wore it a lot on social media. But I really like how it looks. I think it has a very classic look to it. I love the clasp. It's quite big, but it's not like double C. I don't know if you get what I mean. Probably not everyone in the world knows that this is Christian Dior. It has a back pocket which fits a phone really nicely. The size is quite good for me and my needs, although it does fold inwards from the sides, which means that this looks quite big, but it does not hold all of it. And it comes with a detachable and adjustable strap that can be used crossbody or doubled up on the shoulder, or then you can remove it and switch into something else. And I picked the gray color, well, because I was looking on pre-owned and, well, I don't know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But I think gray is really beautiful. It goes with everything I own. So really good one. And after all of these years, I finally have this bag and I'm just like so happy about it. Very close to buying the Dior 30 Montaine. Here is my Celine Triumph wallet on chain in black with gold. I got this in February, so I was a bit naughty in the beginning of the year. Oops. This kind of the Triumph line from Celine just like grew on me, and during the past year and a half, I really wanted the classic size of this. I saved up the money. I had all the 3,000 and something euros saved for me to buy this in the like regular classic size. But the same as with the Dior, I just felt that it's too much money. I wasn't really ready to pay 3,000 and plus something of a handbag. I just was not there, and I don't know if I ever will be. But then when Celine released this wallet on chain size and I went and tried it out a few times, I was just like, that's it, that's perfect. I will get the look. And the price when I bought this in February was so much better than it is today. It was around 1,200 euros, maybe 150 or something like that. So there has been price increases, and I think quite many other people as well have maybe noticed that this would be a good and more affordable alternative for the like classic sized handbags or the bigger ones. Now it is 1,650 currently. It's quite a lot in my opinion, but when I got it, I felt that I got a great deal for what I wanted. So yeah, this was the second bag of the year, very close to the Dior one. Oops. But basically, as I had saved up over 3,000 euros for buying the regular one, and then I ended up going with this size, I did have a bit of like money to spare. I wanted to buy this from Paris when we were there in February, but it was sold out in all of the city. So probably other people also had noticed this already. So then I needed to order it online. I would have really wanted to buy it from Paris, but well, I mean, it's fine. Online works as well. After those two, I managed to be without bag shopping for probably month, 2 months, something. Not really good, I would say. So next up is my Chanel vintage, was it Moon Double? I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. These are named in a very weird way, but I will link the videos as well of this one if you want to see the unboxing, and then I will write down the name on the screen. But I had my eyes on a black vintage Chanel bag for a while. Basically, after I bought my first vintage Chanel bag in beige, I was like, yeah, a black one would be great. But because I also am very picky with these and I don't really want to spend thousands of euros on old bags, so I wasn't really okay with just anything. So then I saw this one popping up and it was just kind of like, I need to grab it because it has all the classic elements. It has the Chanel quilting. It has the double C turn lock. This is also gold plated because this is a vintage bag, and it has the kind of Chanel chain over there. So I felt like this had it all, and the price point was really, really good. So I just like, I had to get it. That sounds really bad, but just that's how it basically went. So in the springtime, I managed to grab my first black Chanel flap bag, not the classic flap, but I think close enough. Classic flaps are super expensive, also the vintage ones, and I'm not really interested in paying that much. So when I found this one, I thought that was just like amazing because it has all the classic features, but it did not come with a classic flap price point. So I just couldn't really let it pass. Let's jump now into a bit more affordable bag categories. So this is from Polene. This is the Elo bag. I think Polene released this in the springtime, and basically when it popped up on the website, I was already ordering it because I think this just looks, I don't know what it was with the bag, but I was really just kind of ready to jump on board. This is like very thick canvas material that has Polene written quite largely on front, but as it is tonal, really hard to kind of see it, and if you don't know it, you don't know it. The detail that I loved the most was this kind of contrasting leather that goes all around it, and then also on the bottom over here, and the cool kind of design of this. I have used this as a work bag. It works very well on my shoulder. It doesn't fall down or slip over, which is just great. And this is my only tote bag that is kind of is this horizontal. Gonna go with that one. So only one that is in this direction. Usually my totes are in this direction, so a bit of variety to my totes, and I really love it. And I have worn this during rain and during winter time and so on, and nothing has happened. This does not, the water doesn't go into this fabric. So if someone is wondering what happens in this climate with these type of bags, at least for me, nothing has happened, and it looks the same from the canvas as well as from the leather, and the straps are very, very soft, so it feels super comfortable, which is important with totes because it can be whatever when you are carrying things on your shoulder, and usually heavy things. So I got this also in the springtime, a bit of a whim, I'm not gonna lie, because this came out from Polene and I was just like, I have to have it. So I did, and that's a really, really not a good good way to approach things without planning and such. But yeah, I'll be super pleased with this. I would not be me if I wouldn't want to get a birthday bag. So this is my first and only Bottega Veneta's bag. This is the mini pouch one. I got this for my birthday. This is also pre-owned, and it is this beautiful blue, light blue intrecciato pouch. It is so soft. The leather actually does feel really good, but it's kind of the same story as with everything. I feel Bottega bags are super expensive new, and I just was not ready to go that route, and I think the hype on these have totally passed. So it was possible to make great deals on these mini pouch bags. And I think this is just like stunning. It can be worn crossbody, which is important to me because I'm a lazy person who loves comfort. So having the possibility to just like have the bag here without any hassle, that's what I want. So I was really happy to grab this one, although I did have other options for myself as well that I was looking at. But yeah, I got this in July, so my birthday is in July. I got it a bit before my birthday, and this was a gift from me to me. So yeah, the first half of the year, as you can see, I was very busy with buying bags because this is the final bag that I bought during 2023. This is the Celine FCO bag, and I did buy this this autumn. I think it was September, if I'm not completely mistaken. So I was like really bag crazy the first half of the year, and then the second half I got one. And I'm not saying that, oh, I just got one. I'm quite happy that I've like managed to stay away from different sites. But also I have a limit on how much bags I actually can have as a capacity, how much I wear and so on. But this is just, I don't know why people don't talk more about this bag. It's perfect crossbody in my humble opinion. So it is this kind of, is it satchel shape? I'm not entirely certain. It has a magnetic flap and then just like a big opening inside. I have made videos of this as well as I think all of these, so the same story. More videos of this one will be linked down in case you would want to see more. But I've just been absolutely loving this, and I feel like since getting this, my other bags don't really get use, which is sad. They should be used and worn, but I'm so drawn to this one because this is so easy to use. This is so lightweight. It goes with everything. It's black on black, so there is a massive like branding on it, but I don't feel like I'm wearing a super branded bag because it's black on black. And I don't think everyone recognizes it. I might be wrong, but I'm not as bothered wearing this one as I am with my Chanel bags, for instance, because I feel like people who are not even into luxury do recognize that. And there are moments when I would just want to not be kind of recognized as wearing something. So I really love this one, and I've used this to work because I'm not bothered of this, and the leather feels amazing. I did just release a video of comparing these two. I will link that one here as well, in case you would want to like hear more why I ended up buying two of Celine bags, quite similar-ish, or are they, during the same year. Kind of looking at all the 6 bags I bought during this year, half of them were bought new from the store and half were bought pre-owned. I'm really a massive advocate for pre-owned because it's possible to find bags that are no longer in production, something that is a bit older. You can make amazing deals if you're looking for bags that are not super hyped. I have also made a video of bags that I would absolutely not buy pre-owned, in case you want to check that out. So that I'm a hypocrite here saying that I love pre-owned and yet I've done a video of stuff that I wouldn't buy. But anyway, but this year I guess was a bit different. I mean, Polene, it's a different price point. I would absolutely see myself buying it pre-owned as well, but with those bags, the price difference is quite small because Polene also tends to keep its value in that way that you don't need to sell it for 60-70% off the original price. So I would be more inclined to turn to new from the store, but we are all very different in that. With Celine, I would definitely look from pre-owned first, because Celine, at least in the past, don't have a good track record of keeping their value. And I think this Triumph logo pattern is very hip and pop right now, and it probably will tone down a bit, although this is a very classic Celine pattern, so it's not reinvented, it's not invented for this time, it has been around. But it probably in a few years, this and the Triumph Walk, it's possible to find them with great price points on the pre-owned. But as of now, I didn't even see this one on the pre-owned when I was looking. And for the Walk, I think it was being priced higher than what it was sold in the stores back then. So kind of keeping in mind what's worth what. But I'm also a bit surprised myself that I did end up buying these expensive bags new from the store. It's not really something I do regularly, but maybe it just says that they are so special that I was willing to spend the full price. I don't know. But that's it. Those are the handbags I did buy during 2023. 6 of them I currently have. Is that... well, I without even asking the question, it is quite many. For just a regular person who would need this many bags, I don't think I do. But this is a really dear hobby of mine. And I do love to like recycle my collection in a way that I have sold quite a few pieces, and I'm still looking into what I do have and if it would be worth selling a bit more, so that everything would be kind of something that I actually enjoy wearing and not just keeping for the sake of keeping them. But maybe that's a topic for another video. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.